Okay, perfect. People, the last few hours, okay, the last class. So from this class, try to get the maximum. This is the last time that I can tell that word for y'all. So in my all other classes, I used to say this, whatever the time that you're investing, invest it properly and get the maximum. So this is the last time that I can tell it, right? So afterwards, we will not meet again, the last class. So we'll do the question number 13 and 14, people, as I informed for y'all in the today's seminar. In the today's session, we are going to do the question number 13 and 14 because remaining all the questions we completed on a previous day. So let's start this question. Here I am asking you to identify and prepare the relevant prime entry books, prepare the ledger accounts, prepare the trial balance. Okay. So first, before preparing the prime entry books, we'll write down these transactions are falling under which prime entry book. Okay. Owner invested rupees 300,000. So this is something connected with the cash. So you have to record it in the cash book. Cash book. Business took a 10% bank loan. Again, it is something connected with the cash. So cash book. Commission income received. Again, something connected with the cash. Cash book. Business purchase stock for cash. Again, connected with the cash. We learn whatever the transaction connected with the cash, you have to record it in the cash book. Simple as that. Cash book. Business purchase the machine. Again, purchase the machine. Cash is involved. Cash book. Shimmer. Owner took rupees 50,000 from the business. Owner took 50,000 from the business. Again, connected with the cash. Cash book. Rent paid rupees 30,000. Again, connected with the cash. Cash book. Business settled rupees 50,000. Again, connected with the cash. Cash book. Cash sales. Again, connected with the cash. Cash book. Then next one. Purchase stock from Mr. A. They have given purchase some stock with a name. So if you purchase some stock with a name, people, it is a cash purchase or credit purchase. Tell me. If you purchase some stock and if you are given with a name, come on, people, be active. It's a cash purchase or credit purchase. It's a credit purchase. It's a credit purchase. Be active in the class, please. It's a credit purchase. So whatever the credit purchases of the stock, the main stock of the business will be recorded in the purchase journal. Purchase stock from Mr. B. Again, you purchased some stock and you have a name, people. We learn if you have a name and if it is a stock purchase, that is a main stock credit purchase. Whatever the main stock, main inventory, credit purchases will be recorded in the purchase journal. And next one. Main cashier gave rupees 5,000 for the petty cashier as the petty cash float. Float, tell me another name, people. Float, tell me another name as you all have studied, as in your syllabus. Tell me another name for float. That is what we'll call it as petty cash impressed. Float එකට කියන තව නමක් තමයි petty cash impressed. Okay. So this is something connected with two books, people. One is the cash book because main cashier is giving to the petty cashier. So it is connected with the petty cash book also. It is connected with the petty cash book also. So stationery expense, small expense, petty cash book, postage expense, petty cash book, paid 2,500 to Mr. A, trade payable from petty cash. Again, petty cash book. Paid carriage inwards 1,000 from petty cash book. Business purchased a vehicle for credit. People, I clearly stated you, if the business purchased the main stock, the credit stock, the main stock on credit, those items only will be recorded in the purchase journal. Any other item that you are purchasing on credit, superb. Who is that? Zaharullah, correct. You have to record it in the general journal. Okay. Settled 30,000 trade payable of Mr. B and received 5,000 discount. Settled 5,000, settled 30,000. Money is going out. So it is connected with the cash book. Sales for Mr. John. You have some sales with a name. People tell me, if you have some sales with a name, they are not required to say it is a credit sale, people. By nature, you should know. It is a credit sale. Whatever the credit sales will be recorded in which journal, in which prime entry book. Only Zaharullah is giving me answers. Where others are you all sleeping? Come on. People tell me. In the sales journal. In the sales journal. Sales for Mr. Peter. Again, people, they have given a sale with a name. So you should know it is a credit sale. Credit sales will be recorded in the sales journal. Super. Sir, coming. Who is coming? Hamna. Rupees 100,000 received from Mr. John and received, gave a discount of 10,000. So this is connected with the cash book, money. Staff salaries paid, again connected with the money, cash book. Sales staff salary, that is sales staff salary. This is staff salaries paid, again connected with the cash book. Electricity paid, again connected with the cash book. So people, here we have lot of transactions connected with the cash book. Can you quickly prepare the cash book? Start preparing the cash book. Meanwhile, prepare the relevant other T accounts also. Prepare the T accounts also connected with that ledger accounts, because in this question I am asking, prepare the ledger accounts. That is the part B. So in order to not to miss out any transaction, once we are done with the cash book, we'll prepare the relevant ledger accounts also. I am going to use only the T part, guys. If you want, you put down the complete format and you do it. Okay. No men knows are still buggers. I don't know. Anemanda. Useless fellows. Government entity no kata kalla wadanne. So let me reduce. So people, we'll start with the okay, no problem. So you have the date and receipt number, description. I am writing only the important ones. Description, discount given or discount received. People, tell me. For the debit side, you are writing. So this is the cash book. For the debit side, you should write discount given or discount received. Discount given means discount allowed. We know the correct. Discount allowed. Good. And you have the amount. Date. And the voucher number. Description. Discount received. And the amount. And the amount. Okay. So let's take one by one. owner invested 300,000. So business is getting some money. In this question, no information is given regarding the opening balances. So we'll assume he has started the business in this year. So have I given any dates? No dates. So I'll take it as transaction 1 maybe, T1. So here capital, because owner invested, what is the amount? 300,000. The amount is 300,000. Okay. So we are done with this. Next one, business took a 10% bank loan of 200,000. So transaction number 2, business is getting some money. Yeah. If you take a bank loan, are you getting biscuit or toffee or cake or pudding? If you take a loan, you are getting bloody money, cash. Okay. So here bank loan. What is the value? 200,000. Done. Commission income received, money received. Transaction number 3, commission income. How much is that? 85,000. 85,000. Done. Business purchase some stock. If business purchase some stock, people, money is coming out, coming in or going out. Tell me, people. If business purchase some stock, money coming in or going out. It's a cash outflow. Cash outflow. So you should write it in the credit side because your assets are decreasing. Cash asset is decreasing, people. So what's the date? It is T4. T4 purchase. Purchase. What is the amount? The amount is 200,000. The amount is 200,000. Okay, we are done with that one also. Next one, business purchase the machine. Purchase the machine. Money is going out. T5. T5. Machine. 150,000. 150,000. Next one. Business owner took 50,000 from the business. If owner takes anything from the business, we will call it as what, people? Owner taking any resource from the business. Let it be money, let it be stock, let it be computer, let it be van, let it be car. If owner takes anything from the business, we will call it as drawings. Drawings. Super. Amrita correct, Zaharullah correct. Good. So T6 drawings. How much is that? 50,000. 50,000. Next one. Rent paid 30,000. Rent T7. Rent 30,000. Next. Business settle the bank loan. Settle the bank loan 50,000. T8. T8. Bank loan. Bank loan 50,000. Bank loan 50,000. Keep it there. I'll take. Keep it there. I'll take. Okay. T9. Cash sales. Cash sales. You are getting money. T9. Sales. Sales. What's the value? The value is 800,000. The value is 800,000. Done. So what else connected with the cash book? Okay. Here main cashier gave to the petty cashier rupees 5,000. From the main cashier, cash is going out. Cash is going out. He is giving to the petty cashier. So here 5,000. T10, not T10. This is T12. 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 Petty cash. Petty cash. 5,000. This is done. Only this part is done. This is not done now. And what else is there? Okay, here we have 21, T21 received 100,000 from John, received 100,000 from John, received 100,000 and gave a discount of 10,000, received 100,000 from John. So it is T21, T21 John, 100,000 and gave a discount of 10,000. Discount given, discount allowed. The next one, sales staff salary 5,000. T22, T22, T22 sales staff, sales staff, sales staff salary 5,000. Next one, staff salary paid 15,000. Other staff, this is other staff. T23, other staff salary, staff salary. Why did I include this transaction? You will understand it later when I am doing the income statement and the balance sheet. So here, how much is that? 15,000. 15,000. You got to be fast, people. You got to be fast. Then ඔය කොට කොට ඉන්න බෑ. දඩ බඩ ගාලා වැඩ කරන්න ඕනේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ. You have to prepare everything very soon, very fast. Next one, electricity paid. Electricity paid 2,000. T24. T24 electricity. Electricity 2,000. 2,000. So here let's keep it like this. Now quickly start preparing the ledger accounts, people. Quickly, we missed T18. Did we miss T18? Yeah, we have missed it, no? T18. Thank you. Who is that? Shohila. Shohila. Thanks a lot. T18 settled 30,000 to Mr. B. T18. So where to write it? I'll write it here. Ideally, you should write it here. I don't have space, so I'll write it here. T18, Mr. Who is that? Mr. B. Mr. B. What is the value? What is the value? 30,000 and discount 5,000. 30,000, 30,000 and discount 5,000. Superb. Great. So we are done with the cash book. We are done with the cash book. Can you all quickly prepare the T accounts, people? Can you all quickly prepare the T accounts? Start preparing the T accounts. Let me open up another sheet like this. Then for me, it will become very easy. Okay. So here, first T account, capital account. Capital account. What is the value? 300,000. Here debit, capital account credit, 300,000. So here you can write cash. Here you can write cash. Then you have the bank loan. Then you have the bank loan. I'll do it here. Bank loan. Bank loan. So here it is there in the debit side for the bank loan credit side. 200,000. 200,000. Here cash. Okay, next one. Then you have the commission income. Here debit commission income account, commission income credit 85,000. Cash, done. Sales 800,000. Sales account 800,000. Here cash account debit, sales account credit. Here, the next one, Mr. John. So for the John's account debit, for the cash account debit, for the John's account credit, 100,000. Cash. And not only that, people, do remember this amount. At last we have to record it. At last you have to take the total discount allowed and you have to record it in the proper accounts. Just remember that. Keep that in your mind. Just do remember, for the time being, we recorded all the other entries for these transactions. මෙයාට තාම දැම්මේ නැහැ. මෙයාගේ other entry එක තාම දැම්මේ නැහැ. We didn't post the entry for this one. Just keep that in your mind. Okay. Now let's prepare the T accounts. Now this is the credit side, no? Debit side entries. We'll prepare the T account for the debit side entries. So here, purchase. What's the amount? 200,000. Cash credit, here debit. Cash credit, here debit. Next one. Machine, 150,000. Machine, cash credit, here debit. 150,000. Cash. Then next one. Drawings, 50,000. Drawings. Everyone tell me, drawings is an expense, true or false? Drawings is an expense, true or false? Drawings is an expense, true or false? Onna kiwa. Ayyayo. Drawings is not an expense. Drawings is reduction of equity. Reduction of equity is debit. So here credit 50,000. Why here debit 50,000? Why here debit 50,000? Because drawings is reduction of equity. Don't forget the basics, people. Cash. And the next one. Okay. Next one, bank loan 50,000 settled. Bank loan. We had a bank loan account. Here, bank loan 50,000 settled. Cash. Done. Next one, petty cash 5,000. So we have to prepare the petty cash book for that, people. Petty cash prime entry book we have to prepare. So let's prepare the petty cash prime entry book also. Okay. Here I'll just write the important ones. Receipt. And you have the date, description, and here payment. For the payment, you will have the analysis columns. Yes, commas is easy. If you study from the scratch properly, commas is easy. If you didn't study from the scratch properly, commas is difficult. Okay. So did I miss anything? Someone is telling I have missed the rent. Rent එක දැම්මේ නැද්ද? Rent එකේ 30,000 whether we have missed it. Yeah, no? People, can you confirm, did we miss the rent one? We recorded the purchase, machine, drawings. Yes, rent we missed it. Rent. So I'll write it here, people. Rent. So here it is credit. For the rent account debit, 30,000. For the rent account debit, 30,000. So here I'll write cash. Who is that? Who is that? Zaharullah. Thank you. Zaharullah. Good. So I'll keep this one for the analysis column. Based on the information that you have, we'll get the analysis columns, based on the information that you have. So now I am recording the petty cash one. Here it is credit. For the petty cash book, it is debit. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. What is the date? Date T12. T12. Date is T12. From the cash. From the cash book. Okay. So in the petty cash book, do remember, this is your debit. This column is your debit column. This column is your credit column. So all these things we learn in our class. Cool. So we are done with that one also. Shuhaila, you're asking a good question. Yes, you are allowed, but you will lose in the entire paper like 1.5 marks. If you didn't use the T accounts at all, for the entire paper, 1 mark to 1.5 marks, you will lose. But you can use T accounts, not a problem. Not a problem, but you will lose marks, like 1.5 marks. It's up to you. Are you going to put the complete format and are you going to do, or are you going to sacrifice that 1.5 marks and are you going to save some time? It's up to you. You can decide. Okay. Good, Zaharullah. So I'll put some ticks. Make a hurry, make a hurry, make a hurry, may a hurry, may a hurry, may a hurry. Next one. Sales staff. Here credit. Sales staff. Sales staff salary. 5,000. 5,000. Cash. Cash. And the next one. Staff salary 15,000. Staff salary 15,000. Staff salary 15,000. Cash. Done. Electricity 2,000. Electricity 2,000. Electricity. Electricity. Electricity 2,000. Cash. Yes, Hamna. 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 Can you be little specific with your question? I can see your message, but I can't understand what you have mentioned there. Then we'll open account for Mr. B. Hamna. Mr. B. Mr. B. So, okay. Understood. So, Mr. B, here credit, here debit. Okay. 30,000. Cash. So, we are done with all the transactions which is there in the cash book. Can I get a confirmation? Are you also done? Are you also done? Can we move to the next prime entry book? Come on, people. Last day, be active, be active. Be active in the class, please. Yes, discount received and discount allowed we have to do. That part we have to do. Apart from that, remaining everything is done. Cool. Super. So අපි මේක ටක් ගාලා balance කරලා දාමු ළමයි. We'll quickly balance it off. We'll quickly balance it off. So we'll record this discount amounts, will you? Discount here 10,000. Okay. Everyone tell me discount given double entry. Discount given double entry. Discount given double entry. Everyone tell me. Discount given double entry. Discount given is an expense. Discount given is an expense. So here, yes, Umair, correct. Discount allowed. Because api denawa, when we are giving it, for us it is an expense, people. Debtors account only credit. Debtors account only credit. What is the amount? 10,000. Here debit because it is an expense. Here debit because it is an expense. For the relevant debtors account only you have to relevant debtors account. Who is that particular debtor? John. John ගේ account එකට තමයි credit කරන්න ඕනේ ළමයි. අමතක කරන්න එපා basics. John 10,000 discount allowed. Discount allowed. Discount allowed. So John credit, discount allowed debit. HRI. Okay. Now let's move to the next one. So that is also done, nah? That is also done. Done. Here we have a 5,000. Here we have a 5,000. Discount received. Tell me, discount received. Income or expense, people. Discount received. Receiving, you are getting. Good or bad? Good or bad? You are getting. Good. Good means income. So discount received is an income. Discount received is an income. So let me write it. Discount received. Discount received. Income. Incomes are DROCR. Tell me lamai. Incomes are DROCR. Tell me lamai. Incomes are CR. Credit. Incomes are CR. 5,000. 5,000. Relevant creditor account 5,000. Relevant creditor account 5,000. Here discount received. Here Mr. B. Mr. B. Vinodi, before 9 o'clock. Before 9 o'clock. If we continue in the same pace, we'll be able to finish off. Last few minutes. Not even another 1 hour. Not even another 1 hour for us to finish the class. Okay. Because from this particular question, you won't understand. Once I'm done with the question, I'll show you the area that I'm covering for y'all without knowing y'all. So, that one also done. That one also done. So, shall we balance it, people? Can you all tell me debit side total? Debit side total 500,000, 600,000, 1.4 million, 1485 the lamai. 1485000 there. 1485000. Am I correct? 1485000. Am I correct? Yes. Then here 1485000. Tell me the balance. Tell me the balance. Okay, let me do it using the calculator. You all use the normal way. Yeah, my numbers are very ugly. My handwriting is ugly, so I can't get like that. 1485,000 minus 200,000 minus 150,000 minus 50,000 minus 30,000 minus 50,000 minus 5,000 minus 5,000 minus 15,000 minus 2,000 minus 30,000. I am getting a value of 948,000. Harida Varadida 948,000. Harida Varadida Kiandalamai. Balance CD 948,000. 948,000. Only Zaharullah is telling it is correct. One student's confirmation is not enough for me. I need minimum 2-3 students to confirm. Please confirm. Balance BF 948,000. Only Zaharullah has confirmed it. One confirmation is not enough, people. Please. Correct. Okay. So 2 students have confirmed. So I'll take it as the final confirmed value. 3 people have confirmed it. Super. Now let's move to the next one. So we got the complete idea of the cash book. Cash book with the discount column we did. With the discount column. Next one. So next prime entry book, since we started the petty cash book, people will finish off the petty cash book also. So this is also done. No? We'll finish off the petty cash book. Stationery expense, postage expense, trade payable, carriage inwards. Okay. So let me put down the columns. Analysis columns. One is for stationery. Other one is for postage. Then remaining what you have, people, remaining you have paid to Mr. A and carriage inwards, people. Paid to Mr. A and carriage inwards will come under which column? Mama කියලා තියෙනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට උගන්වලා තියෙනවා. Tell me. I have taught you. Paid to a supplier and carriage inwards. I have taught you. Umair correct. Ledger people. Don't forget. Ledger. ledger ekata. Harida. Ledger. It's coming under the ledger. So let me take the values. Stationery, postage. Then we had the Mr. A. Then carriage inwards. Stationery, what's the value? 200. Stationery, 200. Postage, 300. Postage, 300. Then for the Mr. A, 2,500. 2,500. Then carriage inwards. 1,000. Carriage inwards 1,000. So what are the transaction numbers? I'll write 13, 14, 15, 16. T13, T14, T15, T16. So let's take the total. Sir, when limiting for 4 columns, what column should I use? 2. Okay. So normally in your exam, Zaharullah, they will tell what are the columns that you have to take. If they are not telling, you always make sure to have the sundry column. Sundry column is a must under the analysis. Okay. After that, remaining columns you take as you want. Sometimes you will have stationary ones. Sometimes you will have postage ones. Sometimes you will have maybe entertainment ones. You decide as you want, but make sure to have the sundry. So whatever the item which is not falling under other three that you are mentioning, you can put it under the sundry. Okay. It's like this, Umair. When it comes to the format, those things are important. Now you should have the voucher number and everything. Here, I didn't include it because I'm doing a basic structure. But ideally now these T accounts also same. You can't do like this. Ideally, you will lose some marks. So make sure to put down the formats properly. Here, I wanted to give you all the learning. That's it. Not about the format. Format is something that you have to remember to me. Okay. Cool. So here, let's take the value. Uh, take the totals, people. Ganda total tika. Lamai. Take the total values. So even ledger, do we need to put a Amrita, same question. Ledgers, T accounts, format is not a must. You can prepare the formats as you need, but you will lose 1 to 1.5 marks for the formats from the complete paper. Maximum you can keep like 2 marks. For complete formats in your exam, you will lose like 2 marks if you didn't use the proper format. That's it. Okay. For the other workings, they will give marks. Don't worry about that. So here 200, here 300, here 3,500. So here, how much is the value? 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. So people will balance the accounts, balance it, balance it. So balance CD, balance BF, 1,000. Here it is 1,000 because here it is 5,000. 5,000. Done. 3,500, 3,800, 4,000. Now quickly prepare the T accounts, people. Quickly prepare the T accounts. Now for this one, we had the other entry. Yeah? Here it is debit. For your cash book, we had the credit entry. Here see. Oops. In the cash book, we had the credit entry. Likewise, for these ones also, now here this is the credit values, no payments, no. For these credit values, you should have the debit entry. These are the payments. So for these credit values, you should have the debit entries. So stationery is an expense. Expense is debit. So let's put it down. Stationery 200. Petty cash book. Petty. Then here postage. 300. 200, no? Yes. Postage 300. Petty. Then next you have, so this is done, this is done. These two separately, Mr. A and carriage inward separately. Mr. A, Mr. A. So he's a creditor. For the creditors only we make payments. Creditor. And carriage inwards. Carriage inwards. So what are the values? 2,500 and 1,000. So here it is credit side. So here everything will come to the debit side. Okay, debit side. So here value 2,500 2,500. It is 1,000. Petty. Petty. Here also petty. So we are done with that one also. So as of now, how many prime entry books we have completed? Everyone tell me. All the students. Up to now, how many prime entry books we completed? Kianda, how many prime entry books we completed? Come on, tell me. How many prime entry books we completed? 2 prime entry books. 2 prime entry books. What are the 2 prime entry books? One is the cash book. Other one is the petty cash book. So cash book, petty cash book, bank book. All these 3 prime entry books has dual function. What are those dual functions? Tell me. Let it be cash book, let it be petty cash book, let it be bank book. All these 3 prime entry books has dual function. What are the dual function? It is functioning as a prime entry book. It is functioning as a, tell me. It is functioning as a prime entry book. It is functioning as a ledger account. Good. Don't forget people. Please. Exam ළඟයිනේ බා. අමතක කරන්න එපා. Please people. Go for some good result. Don't forget these basic things. Okay. Cool. Now let's move to the next one. So we have to prepare the purchase journal. Quickly prepare the purchase journal. So this is also done now. So we have to prepare only another 2 journals. One is the purchase journal. Other one is the sales journal. අපි ටක් ගාලා ඒ දෙකත් ඉවර කරමු. Purchase journal එකයි sales journal එකයි හදලා ඉවර කරමු. ළමයි quickly finish. Oops. Let's take blue. Date, invoice purchase, invoice number, supplier, and the value. Purchase journal. So let's write Mr. A, Mr. B, 20,000, 90,000. T10, T11, Mr. A, Mr. B. What are the values? 20,000 and 90,000. 20,000 and 90,000. So 110,000. Everyone tell me this 110,000 invoice number also fine, Zaharullah. Again, those are part of format maximum 2 marks. Okay. Purchase invoice number, anything fine. Anything is fine. Okay. So you tell me people, this 110,000 transferred to which account? Tell me. Total value transferred to which account? Total value transferred to which account? Kianda? For the purchase account. Transferred to the purchase account. If not you can write debited to the purchase account. Debited. ඔය ඔක්කොම හරි බං, එකක්වත් වැරදි නැහැ. Debited to the purchase account, transferred to the purchase account. Everything is correct. Everything is correct. So here we had the purchase account. Where is that? Purchase. Where are you? Here. 110,000 creditors. So individual values you have to write it in the individual accounts. So we had the account for Mr. A and Mr. B. Creditors, our liabilities are increasing. Where is Mr. A and Mr. B? Mr. A and Mr. B. Mr. B is here. Mr. B here. Purchase credit. What's the value? 90,000. And Mr. A. Mr. A purchase. Purchase. Purchase 20,000. Now you see people, here 20,000, here 90,000, credit 110,000, credit 110,000, 20,000 here, 90,000 here, credit 110,000. Where is the debit of that 110,000? Where is the debit of that 110,000 is there in the purchase account? Hurry. Next one. So that is also done, na? Last prime entry book. Sales. John and Mr. Peter. Sales journal. Date, sales, invoice number, customer, and the value. Here, sales journal. Sales journal. So what are the transaction numbers? T19, T20. T19, T20. Who are the customers? John and Peter. John, Sina, Peter. What are the values? What are the values? 350,000 and 60,000. 350,000 and 60,000. 60,000. Okay. Everyone tell me. This total 410,000. කොහෙද ලියන්නේ? Total 410,000. Transfer to which account? Only Zaharullah is giving me answers. Where others? Are you sleeping? People. Transfer to the sales account. Transfer to the sales account. If not credited to the sales account. Transferred to the sales account. Sales account. Or credited to the sales account 410,000. So where is the sales account? Sales are here 410,000. Here you can write debtors. So individual values you have to write it in the individual accounts. John and Peter. John here sales. John sales. What's the value? 350,000. 350,000. For Peter, we didn't open account, so let's open account. Good, Vinidhi. So Peter A. Detokenic. What's the value? 60,000. 60,000 here sales. People, now you see for the Peter debit 60,000. Peter debit 60,000. And for the John, we debited 350,000. In total debit 410,000. Then where is the credit? Credit 410,000 is there in the sales account. That's it. So we are done with the sales journal also. Done. So people, we completed the cash book, we completed the petty cash book, we completed the purchase journal, we completed the sales journal. Another one more is there. General journal. ඒකත් ගහලා remove. General journal එකත් ගහලා remove. ළමයි. කියන්න. You have the date, voucher, number, description, and you have the debit and you have the credit. general journal. By taking this 1.5 hours, I am trying to cover maximum people. You got to be active. If you are lazy and lethargic, another half an hour we are done. Seriously, another half an hour we are done. One of the biggest question that you can ever face. අනේ ledger page එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන් සහරුල්ලා මම දැම්මේ නැහැ. I didn't put it. If you want, you put, no problem. Only the important ones I wrote it in the format. Okay. T17. 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 So people, here purchase of where? Transaction number 17. Vehicle on credit. So vehicle account, debit. What is the value? Where is that? 500,000. 500,000. Why debit? Because vehicle is an asset for the business. And vehicle payable, not yet paid. We have to pay it. So 500,000. Here you can write the narration. I gave you a small tip. For the narration, always what you can do, if you are struggling to find the narration, simply take the transaction, write the word recording in the front. So here, simply what you can write, recording business purchased a vehicle for credit for 500,000. That's it. You can use the word recording. So here, recording rupees 500,000 worth credit purchase of the vehicle. So let's record this one also, people. Debit vehicle account, credit vehicle payable account. Debit vehicle account, credit vehicle payable. Yes, sure. AMO flag X. Okay. Vehicle payable. 500,000. 500,000. So here you can write the vehicle payable. Here you can write the vehicle. Cool. So we are done with all the transactions. We are done with the part A, relevant prime entry books. Part B, part C is what we are going to do now. We have to prepare the trial balance. So we prepared the cash book, petty cash book. You see the number of areas that we are covering. Just 1 hour we have started. Okay, just 1 hour. We completed the cash book, petty cash book, sales journal, purchase journal, general journal. 5 prime entry books we have completed. Actually, we have missed only the bank book in the previous class we did. Okay, so one student asked me to show the cash book again. Okay, flag X. Harida, flag X. Cool. Done. Okay, now let's prepare the trial balance, people. Let's prepare the trial balance. TB. Let's prepare the trial balance. ledger account, debit, credit, trial balance. So can you tell how to find suspense account easily? Very simple way. Total of the trial balance, if it is not matching, there should be a suspense account, Zarullah. Simple as that. Okay. But sometimes there are issues where which will lead to the agreement of the trial balance, but that is the easiest way. Okay, fine. So here we'll start with the cash account. Everyone, cash. What is the value? Cash, what is the value? Closing balance, 948,000. Then petty cash 1,000. I'll write both. Cash 948,000. Cash debit 948,000 because it is an asset. Petty cash 1,000. Petty cash 1,000. Okay. Now let's take one by one from here. Let's take one by one from here. Let's start from the top. Let's start from the top. Capital 300,000. Capital 300,000. Credit. Capital 300,000 credit. Next one. Bank loan. Balance sheet people. Balance sheet bank loan 200,000. 200,000. So here 150,000. Balance CD and balance BF 150,000. Bank loan for the credit side 150,000. Done. Bank loan. Bank loan for the credit side 150,000. Next. Commission income credit side 85,000. Commission income credit side 85,000. Sir, will they fully cut the marks if the total is wrong? No, Zaharullah. For the recurring issues, for certain areas they are cutting marks, for certain areas they are not cutting marks. If this one issue is getting forwarded for the other issues, okay, other numbers, for other numbers they are giving marks, they won't cut it for certain areas. Recurring issues, they won't cut marks in certain areas. Sales total, how much people? 1210. Here see, total you have 1210. Sales credit. Sales 1,000,000 1210. Done. Next one. Balance this, Mr. John. Balance it. 350. 350. Here 110, then 240. 240. Mr. John, 240 debit. Mr. John. Mr. John, 240 debit. Okay. Next one. Purchase 310 debit. Purchase 310 debit. Next one. Machine 150 debit. Machine 150 debit. Next one. Drawings 50 debit. Drawings 50 debit. Next one. Rent 30 debit. Rent 30 debit. Rent 30 debit. Next one. Sales staff salary 5,000. I'll tell you why this sales staff is there separately later. Debit 5,000. 5,000. Staff salary debit 15,000. Staff salary. Staff salary debit 15,000. Next one. Electricity. Electricity 2,000. Electricity 2,000. Mr. B. Mr. B. Mr. John. Mr. John Zaharulla debtor. Mr. John is debtor. Here we have done some sales now for Mr. John. So he is a debtor, not a creditor. Okay, Zaharulla? Here 90,000, 90,000, 35,000. That means 55,000. 55,000, 60,000, 90,000. Yes. So here 55,000. 55,000. Mr. B, creditor. Mr. B, creditor 55,000. 55,000. Next one. So can you all quickly prepare the remaining ones, people? Give me like 2 minutes. I'll come soon. Okay. So where did we stop? Cool. Discount received, income 5,000. Discount received, income 5,000. Next one. Stationery 200, postage 300. Stationery expense 200, postage 300. Then Mr. A. Mr. A, here 20,000, here 20,000, then here 17,500, 17,500 for the credit side. Mr. A, credit side 17,500. Next one. Carriage inwards 1,000. Carriage inwards 1,000. Carriage inwards 1,000. Next one. Peter 60,000. Peter debit 60,000. 60,000. Vehicle 500,000. Vehicle 500,000. Then vehicle payable 500,000. 500,000. Can you all get the total, people? Please get the total of the trial balance. Get the total of the trial balance. 948 plus 1 plus 240 plus 310 plus 150 plus 50 plus 30 plus 5 plus 15 plus 2 plus 0.2 plus 0.3 plus 1 plus 60 plus 500. I am getting a value of 2,312,500. I'll just write it here and keep 2,312,500. So let's see other side also. 2,312,500. 300 plus 150 plus 85 plus 1210 plus 55 plus 5 plus 17.5 plus 500. I am getting a value of 2322.5. So where did we miss? Where did we miss? People just check the error that we have done, the mistake. Quickly try to find it out. No. Can't create suspense account. There should be some error somewhere. Can you quickly find it out, people? Give a try. Give a try. 948 plus 1 plus 240 plus 310. So we have missed the discount given. Discount given is not ticked, I think. Discount given. This is also ticked. Let's see. Discount given. Yes. Discount given is not ticked. That's the missing part. So let's add it somewhere. Let's add it maybe over here. Discount allowed. Discount allowed 10,000. 10,000. Expense. 2, 3, 2 to 500. 2, 3, 2 to 500. So why is there is a credit side in the trial balance? 500,000. 500,000. Where I mean? This one. This one. Mekada. Meata. Vehicle. This is the vehicle 500,000. This is vehicle payable 500,000. Because that 500,000 is not yet paid, no? Flag X. This 500,000. Oops. Flag X. This 500,000 not yet paid. Okay? Understood? Cool. So people, the last part, we have a trial balance. We have a trial balance. Shall we prepare the income statement and balance sheet? Huh? Already? Already we have a trial balance. Using the trial balance, you have to prepare the income statement and the balance sheet. Shall we do? Shall we start? Yes. People, come on. Last run. Last run. Be active. Let's go there. Let's do the. Come on, people. Quickly. Shall we start the income statement and balance sheet? I already. Only Hi Mena and who is this? Zaharullah has given me the reply. Others. Come on. Ready. Perfect. So this is the normal way that I used to teach. How many of you all have watched my financial statement questions in the YouTube? Watched the financial statement? Only one. Only one, two, two. Okay, three. Yes. So normally what I suggest people, I ask to do the adjustments in the trial balance itself. If you do the trial balance properly with the adjustments, most of the times your final accounts will get balanced for sure. So here in this question, I have given you 3 adjustments. Electricity not yet paid 1,000. Tell me the double entry. Electricity not yet paid. Electricity debit. Electricity payable credit. Okay. So let's go and do the entry. So you see, do we have electricity in this question? Do we have electricity? Let's see. Electricity. Here we have. Here we have. So electricity debit 1,000. Debit side, no, I added for debit. So not yet paid. I'll add it for the trial balance. Electricity payable. Payable credit 1,000. So you have a debit, you have a credit. If not accrued electricity, whatever. So that entry is done, nah? That is done. Depreciation is 10% per annum. Depreciation is 10%. So in this question, we have 2 non-current assets, people. One is machine is there. Other one is vehicle is there. So let's do for the machine first. Machine depreciation 150,000 is the machine value. Of that 10%, 150,000 into 10%. Tell me the value, people. 150,000 into 10%. Tell me the value. 150,000 into 10%. Tell me the value. How much is that? How much is that? 150,000 into 10%. 15,000. So machine depreciation debit 15,000, accumulated machine depreciation. Accumulated machine depreciation credit 15,000. You see people, debit, debit, credit, debit, credit. Next one, you have a vehicle, 500,000, 500,000, 10% kiyanne lamai. 500,000, 10%, tell me the value. 500,000, 10%, come on, people. 500,000, 10%, tell me the value. 50,000. So, vehicle depreciation debit 50,000, accumulated vehicle depreciation credit 50,000, credit 50,000. That's it. HRI. This is when they give the closing inventory, always write down 2 arrows. මෙහෙම arrows ටිකක් දාගන්න ළමයි. Always write down 2 arrows. One arrow is for the cost of sale. Other arrow is for the current asset. Always write down 2 arrows when they give the closing inventory. One arrow for the cost of sales. Other arrow is for the current asset. Cool. So now we have the complete trial balance. We'll do the classification now, people. We'll do the classification now for you all to get an understanding. Make it not important, this one not important, but for you all to get an understanding, let's do the classification. Cash, current asset. Petty cash, current asset. Capital, equity. Bank loan, liability. Commission income, income. Sales, income. Mr. John is there in the debit side, current asset. Debtor is a debtor. Purchase coming under the cost of sale. Machine, non-current asset. Drawings, reduction of the equity. ඒක හරියට ලියා ගන්න. Reduction of the equity. Rent, admin expense. Admin expense. Rent, admin expense. Sales staff salary. Tell me. Sales staff salary under which category? Distribution or admin or finance? Tell me. Sales staff salary under which category? Superb, Zaharullah. Superb. Sales staff salary will come under the, don't make the mistake ever, sales staff salary, distribution expense. Distribution expense. Other staff salary, admin expense. Only sales staff salary, sales and marketing staff salary will come under the distribution. Other staff, admin. මතක තියාගන්න. Electricity, admin expense. Mr. B is a creditor, current liability. Discount received, income. Stationery, admin expense. Postage, admin expense. Mr. A, creditor. Mr. A, creditor. So it is current liability. Carriage inwards, part of a cost of sales. Peter is a debtor, current asset. Vehicle, non-current asset. Vehicle payable, you can take it under the current liability. Normally people, loans only non-current asset. Vehicle, I can't tell to the salesperson, Majan, I'll give you money after 5 years. You have to settle him ASAP. Electricity payable, current liability. Machine depreciation, what expense? Tell me. Machine depreciation, what expense? Tell me, people. Machine depreciation, admin, distribution, finance. Machine depreciation, mon expense the lamai kiyanda. Come on, tell me. Machine depreciation, admin expense. Admin expense. Here, reduction of non-current asset, accumulated depreciation, reduction of non-current asset, reduction of non-current asset. Vehicle depreciation, what expense? Vehicle depreciation, what expense? Tell me, people. Vehicle depreciation, what expense? Tell me. Vehicle depreciation, what expense? Vehicle depreciation, what expense? Tell me. Admin the, distribution the, finance the. Superb, Zaharullah. It is distribution expense. Distribution expense. People, in this question, there is another one more hidden adjustment. Can anyone tell me what is that adjustment? If you are a smart student only, you can tell. If you are a really smart student only, you can tell that adjustment. Not the bank loan part, Zaharullah. Not the bank loan. Something connected with the bank loan. What is that? Something connected with the bank loan. Hi, Mena. Superb. So, this is a question 10% bank loan. Trial balance. This is a 10% bank loan. Superb. Imad, superb. So, for this 10% bank loan interest, they have not given anything, interest not yet paid. For the bank loan, interest not yet paid, people. For the bank loan, the interest is not yet paid. So how much is the balance that we have, people? 150,000. For that 150,000, we'll take a 10%. Now we'll assume, people, we'll assume in this question, interest is calculated after you make that particular payment to the bank. We'll assume like that. You made a payment to the bank to make 50,000 to go to natural. Okay, after you make the payment only, they calculated the interest. Okay, so that is a good adjustment. Hidden adjustment. In your exam, you will have a bank loan interest 150,000, 10%, 15,000 debit. Bank loan interest payable, bank loan interest payable. This interest is not yet paid, so it is credit 15,000. This is a hidden adjustment you will have in your exam. In your exam, you will have this hidden adjustment. Do remember that. So this is a finance expense. This is a current liability. Current liability. Cool. Now using the trial balance figures, let's quickly prepare the income statement. Last 10 minutes. Yes, sure. Flag X. This question, bank loan is there. No? Bank loan is a 10% bank loan. So for the bank loan, you have to pay an interest of 10%. In this question, I have not given any information regarding the interest payment for the bank loan. Nothing is given. If nothing is given regarding the bank loan interest payment, we'll be assuming it has not yet paid. So you have a loan balance of 150,000. You have a loan balance of 150,000. For that 10% interest is not yet paid. So interest, if it is not yet paid, what is the double entry? Interest expense debit, interest payable credit. Interest expense debit, interest payable credit. That's what we did here. Imad, superb. Okay, flag X, that's what we did in this particular adjustment. A hidden adjustment. You can get a better learning of this if you watch my, I have done like 2-3 financial statement videos, past paper videos. Watch that videos. You will get a better understanding. Okay, Imad? Not for Imad, for flag X. It's for you. So මොකාගේද business එක? කාගේද business එක? Whose business is this? Kumara's business. Kumara's business, statement of profit or loss. Kumara's business, statement of profit or loss for the year ended 31st December 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. What to do, Imad? That's a defect that I have. I can't write. After doing teaching for these chartered students, I lost it because I had to write it quickly, no? So my handwriting was gone. Yes, Zaharullah, correct. Correct, Zaharullah. Rupees. So we'll start with the sales. From the sales, you have to minus the cost of sales. You have to take the opening inventory plus purchases. In this question, we had some carriage inwards. Not a must, again part of a format. Minus. So here let's take these values. Sales 1210. 1210. No opening inventory information is given. Purchases 310,000. And we had the carriage inwards. Here, carriage inwards 1,000. 310,000. 1,000. 311,000. 311,000. This is cost of the items. Cost of items available to sell. From that, you have to deduct the closing inventory minus the closing inventory. So closing inventory, here I ask you to put 2 arrows. One arrow is done 50,000. One arrow is done 50,000. Sir, can we write those values? Yes. Fine, not a problem. Not a problem. So here, get me the cost of sales value, 261,000. 261,000. Correct me, people. Am I correct? 311 minus 50. Yes. So here, what's the gross profit? 1210. 949,000. This is the gross profits. And we had some other income in this question. Other income. Like the commission income, discount received. Let's see. Yes, commission income 85,000. and discount received 5,000. Commission income 85,000, discount received 5,000. Commission income, discount received 85,000 and 5,000. Here 90,000. Then here, what is the total? 949 plus 90. 1039. 949 plus 90. 1039. Good. Now you have to take the distribution expenses. Distribution expenses. So what are the distribution expenses that we had? Current asset, equity, income, blah, blah, blah. Here, sales staff salary 5,000. Sales staff salary, sales staff salary 5,000. Then what else? Vehicle depreciation 50,000. Vehicle depreciation 50,000. Then here 55,000. 55,000. Then next one, admin expense. Admin expense. So what are the admin expenses that we have? Let's see, one by one. Okay. Rent 30,000. Staff salary 15,000. Rent 30,000. Staff salary 15,000. Then electricity, people, electricity 3,000. Electricity 3,000. We made an adjustment. Electricity 3,000. 3,000. And here discount allowed we didn't take, no, discount allowed 10,000. Discount allowed 10,000 was there. Discount allowed 10,000. So here it is 65,000. 65,000. Then stationery postage 200, 300. Stationery postage. Stationery 200, postage 300. What else is there? Admin expenses. Machine depreciation 15,000. Machine depreciation 15,000. 15,000. I think we took everything. Yes. Super. So here, what is the total people? 30,000, 60,000, 63,500. Can I get a confirmation on that? 63,500. Yes. Good. 30,000, 45 plus, okay, 60, 63, 500. Finance expense. Finance expense. Bank loan interest. Loan interest expense. Loan interest expense 15,000. 15,000. 15,000. So now let's get the gross profits. Gross profits. Gross profits. 1039. 1039 minus 65 minus 63 500 minus 15. 895 500 people. 895,500. Are we correct? Whether this number is correct? 895 500. Ammar, good question. Wait till the last moment. I'll answer. Okay. 895 500. Is it correct, people? 1039 minus 65 minus 63 500 minus 15,000. Super. Correct. Last part. The balance sheet. Kumara's business. Kumara's business statement of financial position. In another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes done. Flag X. 10 minutes done. The last few minutes, once I am done with the question, I'll be giving you few tips. With the tips, class. Position as at 31st December 2023. Okay. So, people, I am going to tell you very important thing. Very important thing. මෙන්න මේකට ලකුණු භාගයක් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම හම්බ වෙනවා. For sure. Okay. For this one, cost minus accumulated depreciation is equal to net book value or net carrying value. For this one, half a mark sure. Half a mark sure. Non-current assets. Non-current assets. We have the machine. We have the vehicle. So what are the values? What are the values? Machine 150,000. Machine 150,000. Vehicle 500,000. Machine 150,000. Vehicle 500,000. 150,000. 500,000. Then here we have the accumulated depreciations. 50,000, 15,000. Sorry, not that one. 50,000, 15,000. Machine 15,000. Here 50,000. Here 135,000. Here 450,000. Amit, your friend, 650,000. Here 65,000. Here 585,000. People, I'll show you certain things are there. You write in your exam, for sure you can get like 5-6 marks. You are not required to balance your balance sheet also. For sure you will get. I'll show you. Then we have current assets. current assets, cash is there, petty cash is there. So we'll start with the inventory. Inventory, then you have the debtors. Who are the debtors that we have in this question? We have Peter and we have John. John and Peter. John, Peter, cash, petty cash. So inventory people, 50,000. 2 ticks are done, na? Done, kalas. 50,000. $240,000, 240,000 and 60,000. 240,000 and 60,000. Then cash 948 and 1,000. 948,000 and 1,000. Okay. $50, $240, $60, $948, $1. 1299. Can I get a confirmation? 1299. Can I get a confirmation? Yes. Plus 585. 1884. 1884. Total assets. Total assets. Total assets. So let's do the last part. Equity. Equity. Opening capital plus additional capital plus net profits minus drawings. So capital 300,000, no additional capital, 300,000, no additional capital. Net profits, how much is that in this question that we got? Net profit 895 500. 895 500. Drawings 50,000. Reduction of equity. Drawings reduction of equity 50,000. So here what's the equity value that we are getting? 300 plus 895 500. 895 500. 0.5 minus 50,000. It is 1145 500. 1145 500. Is that correct, people? 1145 500. 1145 500. Is that correct? Non-current liability. Non-current liability. The bank loan. Bank loan 150,000. Then you have the current liability. Current liability. So what are the current liabilities that we have? So this is also done. From the top, we'll check and come everything. Yes. You have creditors. You have 2 creditors. So 55,000 and 17,500. Mr. A, Mr. B 55,000 and 17,500. 17,500, 55,000. Done. Then vehicle payable 500,000. Vehicle payable 500,000. What else? Electricity payable 1,000. Interest payable 15,000. Electricity payable 1,000. Interest payable 15,000. 15,000. So what is the total current liability? 17,500 plus 55,000 plus 500,000 plus 1,000 plus 15,000. I am getting a value of 588,500. 588,500. Now let's take the total 1145, 500 plus 150,000 plus 588, 500. I am getting a value 1884. 1884,000. Total equity and liability. People listen. In your exam, if you didn't write anything else, if you just write these figures, surely you will get marks. One is ensure to write the inventory value under the current asset. Half a mark sure. Okay. And make sure to write this one half a mark sure. 1 mark. Make sure to write this one half a mark sure. 1.5 marks. Make sure to write this one for sure half a mark. 2 marks. Here also closing inventory. Make sure to write it 2.5 marks. For sure. For sure. Wesley. For sure you will get. For sure this. Sure means sure. And people, here the finance expense that we took, the hidden transaction, here half a mark sure. Sure means sure. Okay. I pratyaksha is stirai. Here this 15,000 sure half a mark. So these marks for sure you will get. And the depreciation. This one half a mark sure. This one half a mark sure. Sure means sure. I gale gewage tamai. This one depreciation half a mark sure. And here under your machine depreciation half a mark sure. So when you are doing this particular question, people, do remember what I am trying to say. Even if you didn't write any of the other values, if you only write these values, people, you know, for the financial statement question, how many marks you are getting, people? Tell me. For the financial statement question, how many marks you are getting? Everyone tell me. Last bit. Last bit. For financial statement question, how many marks are you getting, people? Tell me. How many marks for financial statement question? For the income statement, 4 marks. For the balance sheet, 4 marks. Out of these 8 marks, easily you can get 5 marks. If you just write these values, no need to write remaining values also. No need to balance the accounts also. No need to balance the accounts. If you just write the values that I showed you right now, here and there, if all other things are empty, still you will get that marks. So these are small tips that I am giving you people. If you run out of time in your exam, what to do? Even you have only 5 minutes in your exam, believe me, you can do the financial statement question. Now, normally what you have got used to doing all other questions quickly, and saving some time for the financial statement question. To balance the financial statements, no people. Even you have 5 minutes, even you have only 5 minutes, you can do the financial statement question. Just put down the format quickly and write these values here and there. No need to write the remaining values which is there in the trial balance. You will get minimum 5 marks. Sure. Sure. So that is a small tip that I can give you. So you see from the today's seminar people, from the today's area, how many things we covered, how many chapters we covered. One is we learned the cash book. Other one is the petty cash book. And we learned the purchase journal, sales journal, general journal. And we learned the trial balance. And here our trial balance didn't balance. So one student told me to open a suspense account also. So we found the error of the trial balance and we corrected the error. We missed one transaction, omission of a transaction. And we learned the financial statements with adjustments. So you see how many areas that we completed today, just within 1.5 hours. So long journey. How many months together, people? We were together how many months? Maybe 4 months precisely. Yes, we started in the month of January, right? Turbo, we started in the month of January. So we delivered what we promised. We told you we'll be completing the entire syllabus. I did my part. Shukri did his part. We said we'll be keeping a final seminar. I had 2 seminars. Shukri had 1 seminar. So we delivered what we promised. Now it's up to you. In your hand. Before finishing off, few tips for your final exam. Before your exam, if tomorrow is the exam, tonight, please make sure to have a good kottu. Please make sure to have a good kottu, people. Harida. Golden advice. Karla don't ever do. Don't have junk foods. Before your exam, have a light food because we don't know what will happen. Make yourself comfortable, people, during the exam time. Okay. And have a good sleep before the exam night. And during the exam time, if you feel like you are stuck, you can't get the answers, don't cramp again and again. Just take like maybe 30 seconds break. No problem. You will lose 30 seconds. Calm down yourself. Close your eyes for 30 seconds. Calm down yourself. Take a good breath and take a fresh start in your exam. Don't ever get panic. Don't ever get panic. If you feel like you are struggling, quickly stop. Keep your pen. Take like 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, like 30 seconds. refresh your mind, attempt the paper again as you are attempting it for the first time. And if you feel like it's extremely difficult, think it as a mock exam. A mock exam you will do for fun. So if you have that panic, okay, think it as a mock exam and just do it. Don't think it as the final exam, because each and every time when you think it as a final exam, you will not be able to write it. You will not be able to write it. You will struggle a lot. Think it as a mock exam and do. So have a good sleep. Give your maximum. Give your maximum. Once you are done with an exam, people, do not discuss with your friends. Once you are done with one exam, focus on that other exam. So I hope during this 4-month period that we spent together, you got something from me, you got something from Shukri, you learned a lot. We hope we did something for your results. We will have an impact on your results. Okay, in that expectation only we started. Now it's up to you. So go for the exam with the 100% push and be motivated. Gamming gilla moral එකෙන් ගිහිල්ලා exam එක ලියන්න. So since we came so far for these 4 months, from our end we expect one thing from you people. Once you get your results, in my previous seminar also I told this one. Here also I am just reminding, once you get your results, please make sure to drop us a message with your results, people, because what is the ultimate benefit that we are getting from this entire investment that we have made for these 4 months? It is your result. Okay, so don't forget us. Then yeah, then people, let's see, commerce is the last. Yes. No money. 2 months more than my teachers. No problem. Hi, Mina. No problem. So, how many people are there? Finally, finally, when we are ending the session. So, I can remember we started with some 60 odd students or something. I don't know. For Sri Lankans, they have a problem when we give something for free. They don't value it, right? We should have charged some money. If we have charged some amount, then there would have been more students. I think so. Last class for 23 batch. Yes. Question number, what is this? Question number 3. So if you don't know, then can I leave it? Yes, not a problem, Zaharullah. Not a problem. So yeah, people, then I wanted to take a selfie with you people, but the problem is now I'm getting late. I have to start another class now. I have another lecture. Now no time. If not, I could have asked you all to on your video and we could have taken a virtual selfie like this maybe. Okay. So, but no time for that now. So yeah, ආදරේ මොකෙන් ආදරේ හැමෝටම all the best, good luck, and one last time, Jaya Veva. See you all. Welcome. Welcome, Zaharullah. Welcome, Haimena. Jaya Veva, Jethro. Daniel, no problem. No problem, Amit. See you all, man. See you all. Tata, bye.